It's the time of the year again. It's Friday evening and the GMTK game jam has just begun. Over the next 48 hours, I will be making a game that faces the theme
Roll of the dice.
Every good game starts with a great idea, so why don't I just think of one? I could do something with rolling, like a car, but with square wheels. Or even better, bowling, but your ball is a dice and you have to hit the number of eyes. Aha! I've got it! A puzzle game where you control the dice and the current up-facing number dictates the state of the world. You then have to find your way on narrow paths to reach the end. First thing on the agenda, dice movement. The dice can't just slide around, because then the same number would always point up. I created this movement system which takes the direction, distance and rotation amount and smoothly rotates the dice to the destination. Look at all those crazy movements I can do! I also added the tile check to prevent this from happening. This gives me a great idea. I can use these special tiles all over the place that modify the movement of the dice. That'll for sure cause some chaos. But those are problems for tomorrow. Right now, it's time to get some well-deserved sleep. Alright, it's day 2. We have 36 hours remaining and I've been dreaming all about these obstacles. The first set of obstacles are pretty straightforward. You step on them and then they move your dice in an unexpected way. There's a slider, the double turner and the backflip. There's also a twister and of course the launcher. The other types of obstacles are disappearing floor tiles that only appear if you have the correct up-facing number on your dice. Now wait a second, every time you move your tile, your number changes. So if you stand right before a tile and you go on it and it's supposed to be solid, but then your number changes, then it's no longer solid and then you fall through. And it's the same way the other way around. Maybe I should think of something else. How about walls? Those can be overcome with just one move, so they're much simpler. Wait, where's the wall? The dice is blocking the view completely. Alright, scratch that. Walls are stupid and boring. I need to figure out to get the tiles working properly. The main problem right now is the edge detection, preventing me from going to tiles that will be active in the future, but still allows me to go to tiles that are no longer active once I get on there. The second one is not really that bad, but the first one is a real head scratcher. I need to look into the future and check if the up-facing number is a valid one. How do we do that? Well, very simple. We just perform the complete action, check the number and move it back, all in a single frame. Easy, check. Time for the next issue. How do you know when a tile becomes solid? Right now, it's just odd and even, and I bet you didn't even know that. I want to add the correct number on the tile. And by using a transparent image, I think it's pretty clear you can't go on it. That way, I can ditch the ugly wireframe. There is one more thing. You can only see 3 sides of the dice at once. Of course, we all know opposite sides of the dice equal to 7, but no one has any time to do math when they're playing a game. My simple solution is to just rotate the camera. Problem solved. Alright, let's get some rest for tomorrow. We still have a lot of work to do. Good morning. We have a busy day ahead of us. We still need to make the UI and the start screen, and of course, all the levels. But first, time for some juice. What juice? Well, game feel of course. The movement itself is pretty good. However, it can be so much better by adding a little bounce to the floor tiles, like you're really jumping on them. And of course, a little bit of dust, because who knows how long it's been since someone last set a foot on that tile. To finish things off, adding a satisfying sound effect completes the trifecta. Who needs levels when this is already so much fun? Alright, the first level is always the most important one. You need to show the player what the problem is and how they can solve it. For example, here it's clear you need to go to the coin, but there's a tile blocking your way, and the numbers don't match. If we then add a little detour where you can rotate around and shift your numbers, you will notice that suddenly you can pass. This tells you that if you rotate around, you don't always end up with the same number. Now let's add a start screen where you can start playing and a level select where you can replay your favorite levels. And if you want to know what those levels are, you just have to play the game. Speaking of, you can play the game right now on itch.io, link in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!